Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. This is Lucky's self-serve land of treasures. I like this yard. Very, very prolific for finding things on the ground, if you're so inclined. I found many things on the ground here in the past. I don't expect to find what I'm looking for today on the ground. Kind of come to a decision and decided I'd like a 454. And Chevy was really stingy with putting them into trucks. That's a 350. Most 8-lug stuff is. But Lucky's has a secret, so let's take a walk. So in the 80s and 90s, especially in the 90s, when you get to the GMT 400, it's really common that 2500s are 6-lug anyway, the light duty 2500. So it's kind of rare to even find an 8-lug one, and then it's even more rare to find an 8-lug one that has a 454. Most of them are small blocks, but Lucky's has this plethora of fun to check through. So generally speaking, there's a lot of square bodies still out here. There's a lot of motorhomes and stuff out here. This is a small block. And not only, well, there's also campers. Not only do motorhomes tend to have big blocks, especially up until the 90s, they also tend to have like 30,000 miles on them, right? Because people are like, oh man, let's buy this $20,000 motorhome and it'll be so awesome and we'll have a great time with our kids. And then they like realize that their kids hate them and their whole family doesn't want to be in a vehicle together for that long, for like 5 years, going down the road 55 miles an hour, Chevy Chase. So then it gets parked and then it winds up with a tarp roof and painted gray with a roller and in the junkyard. So goodness, I feel like my insurance is up to date. What we got over there? Am I already finding what I want? Oh, I can do this without going in here. Timing, 4 degrees. They like to party. 7.4 liter. I love it. Hold on, let me pause you guys while I climb up here. Hopefully don't die. Somebody's refloored this more than once. I'll be right. Hold on a second. All right. So, Carefree of Colorado. Hell yeah. What do we got? Somebody snatched a transmission. Somebody snatched one valve cover. It's got like a C10-ish dash. Cruise Master. 58,000 miles. Like I said, very common that these don't have a lot of miles on them. And this one's like ready to pull, so that's cool. Oh, there's the valve cover. I was concerned. Wouldn't want it without a valve cover. So, neato. What a productive day. Unfortunately, I have to go to Florida. I'm still saving money for that, but the fact that I can come out here and snatch this engine out for $300 makes me happy, even if it is full of rat poop. So, I don't know what year this thing is. It's C10-ish dash. It's probably 80s. I see the distributor cap hold down. Somebody took the distributor. Lord knows why. Fortunately, with the roof on it, even though they took the carb, it's still in good shape. Like it stayed out of the weather. Again, I got to put you guys down. 43 years old, not as nimble as I used to be, so bear with me here. All right, so Lucky's is pretty good about their tags. Oh yeah, 1990. This might have had a 4L80 in it. I don't remember. I think 91 was the year, maybe 90. Doesn't matter. I have one at home, I have two at home, I have the one in my truck, one on my bench. I'm glad we found that together, friends. I'm gonna have to consider how I can snatch that thing out for the next few weeks. It'll be April before I can come back and get it, but I suppose one of you can come back before me if you wanted to. Hey, this is a big block. That's nice. What year is this thing? Class A motor home. Doesn't say. That's a 440 though, or maybe a 400. Oh, there we go. That's the good stuff right there. Fargo. Manufactured by, date 79. Nifty. Oh man, it's got a thermoquad on it still. Everything's coming up big block today. I need that coil. I lost mine and now it's sitting next to my John Deere coil. And I don't know which one's which. So I have to come back for that coil too. Happy day. It's always a good day in the junkyard. I know I haven't made a lot of videos lately. And there's personal reasons for that, but I'm always happy to come to the junkyard. I'm always happy to share it with you guys. The other thing that Lucky's has that I'll walk over here and show you guys briefly, the A-frames, how they pull the engine is what would make it a challenge for me to get the motor out of that motorhome. I might be able to cut it and drag it out the bottom. I don't know. Big block's like 800 pounds. But Lucky's also has a classic area, just like Weller's. There's some neat stuff in it. Neat-ish, anyway. I was going to check this truck for the harness. The whole front's gone. There's the head. Yeah, somebody took the whole front part of the harness. That's a bummer. I don't remember what year this was either. I would like to, well, it's newer. It's got like the 80s style ignition in it. I'd like to simplify the harness in my Dodge one way or another. I have like a universal harness in it, but yeah. I'll throw you guys on pause and I'm going to head over to the import section real quick. Somebody's going to be upset about that. We used to have one of those. If you look on the channel, there's a few videos of us wheeling that thing. We enjoyed it for 220,000 miles and punted it, but they have quite the following. I'm sure somebody threw money at that thing thinking they'd have it forever. Over here looking for TDI parts, by the way. I'm going to head through the Ford section real quick, see if I can spot a axle for Marv and head out of here. Alright, we might have something here. So, Marv, my Ford that's getting the Cummins engine, is missing a rear axle. Mainly because they're like heavy as fuck. And trying to move, oh yep, it's an 05. So 04 and newer have a different thread pitch than 03 and down. So there's that catch, and then the gear ratio has to match, and then this door is locked. And then on the front, when I pulled my front axle, I didn't pull it. I bought it on Marketplace because I was being lazy. So I didn't get all the steering components I needed, and I figured I'd come out to the junkyard and get one day, and it's as heavy as a sack full of dead mimes. So moving it around has been demoralizing, but I need to do it. So, whoa, that wheel spacer did not go okay for somebody, or somebody beat the shit out of the wheel getting it off. Yeah. Anyway, lots of reasons why hold on a second. Mainly it just comes down to me whining and not wanting to do work and doing other projects to avoid it. But you'll get that on those big jobs. So what do we got here? Axle 3L, that's what I'm looking for. So this is a 373 gear set. That one has leaves, so it's definitely not what I'm looking for. But yeah, I should at the very least grab the rear axle, and I think it's the 250, so it doesn't, oh, it does have a little block. I'm gonna need a block too. I think the 350 has a taller block, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go back to work, but I hope you guys had a great week. You'll probably see this on Saturday. Hope you enjoyed our little trip to the junkyard, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're looking forward to on the channel, and we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.